To the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. A lot of talk. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Roy Jones. You know, through the years, we've learned the kind of disposition that a fighter has to have to beat Iron Mike Tyson. But what about the style, Teddy? Here he's going up against a guy who's very unconventional, very awkward and athletic. How does that play against Tyson?
Every which way and in a bad way if you're back on Tyson. Because Tyson's strong. As strong as he is physically, I think that's how weak he is and how vulnerable he is mentally. And a frustrating style like this can really bring that vulnerability out.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good double jab by Mike Tyson. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Roy able to block that punch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida, where he grew up. A little bit of a country life out there. He likes his fighting Gamecocks.
Yes, he does. And, you know, as crazy as this may sound, he says he learns something from them. He watches them fight, and he takes little moves and little tricks. One thing about Roy Jones, he is unorthodox in his approach.
Zones in on that overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And clicks of the top. Not able to land the headshot. Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Mike Tyson. Roy Jones Jr.'s cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Tyson scores with a jab. Tyson's proving to be elusive. Jones is hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Right to the body. Tyson's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Roy Jones Jr. is punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Big shot. Roy Jones Jr. looks down, but is he out? You never know with Roy. Jr. hitting the deck but rising up.
Well, when you drop your hands, you pull back, you do all those things, sooner or later there's a chance you're going to hit the deck. Now it's up to Jones to find a way to survive.
Roy Jones Jr.'s defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Roy Jones Jr. is showing us some guts right here. I don't know how he didn't go down. A well-timed right hand by Mike Tyson. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelts, more turbulence ahead.
And he returns on that exchange. That was a miss by Mike Tyson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Last 10 seconds. Oh! Roy Jones Jr. is all shook up right now. His corner is imploring him to simply get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Roy Jones Jr.'s cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Simple, okay? You're making this harder than it is.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last one.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Blocks that belt line well. Mike Tyson's right hand scores well that time. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Roy Jones. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Roy Jones Jr. is trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who's knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his sense.
You know from watching his career. Big shot there. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
And it's all over. Mike Tyson's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. And just like that, Mike Tyson's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fists, his chin, and out he goes.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.